weird. I wonder why it wasn't streaming before. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna continue with so it says 1 amp charge module. So what are the output pins? Oh, interesting. Okay. So I probably want to actually use the battery volt. So I'm going to just rearrange the wires a little bit. Yeah, that's a mistake. So I'm going to just desolder, get this out of the way, desolder, hopefully not melt the connector this time, desolder this, and put this onto good, and to desolder this. Just burn myself. And I'll put you on B minus. I have to replace this wire. Just to make sure that this is a good connection. Okay. This wire is looking a little rough. But it's probably fine. At least to test this. I might replace it after. Just 1 second. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why. Looks like my first stream wasn't even going. Okay. Anyway. Uh, so let me go back to here. Okay. So this is not connected to B minus. I don't know if I like this. Let me just do a little quantity test. Thing is, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just a test board. I'm gonna make a separate PCB at some point. So So let's put this, plug this in now. I'm gonna do a voltage test. The buck converter. 6 volts, good. And now if I plug this in, it's getting 6 volts still. And actually, let me just unplug this, and I'm gonna read what I have a USB power supply thingy. Useful for what I'm doing. Put in here. Inside. Where I ended up putting that. But that's a really good tool. It's one of those things I probably put it somewhere. Oh, this is a USB it's a USB basically multimeter. What I'm gonna do is plug this in here. Can't really see it. I can't even see it because it's facing backwards, unfortunately. Is there any way to flip it around? Go to USB extender. It's all right. This goes to my power supply. This goes to here. And then this. You see that? Yeah, screen. So this shows. So I'm just gonna unplug the battery. And that says 5 volts. I plug it in. It says doing 0.023 amps. And if I plug this in, it's now delivering 1 amp. If I unplug it, back to 5 volts, plug it in, it's delivering an amp. Great. I mean, I think that's fine. And I don't plan on running these at the same time. What is this LED? the blue LED for? It just means it's not doing anything. Okay. But yeah, that is working. So that's charging the battery. So, and this was saying 6 volts the whole time. So that's good. Now what? Let's see. It's kind of a bad angle. But as you can see, it's charging at an amp. So now when you get the 6 volts over to here. And I also need, okay, I see. I'm gonna unplug this while I'm soldering. That's always a good idea. So I'm going to basically attach one of these. Is going to go up to the ESP8266. Let's see, what do I need? I'm gonna get a longer one. Well, it doesn't even need to be longer, it just needs to be short. That's fine. Yeah, so that's gonna go up the top. But I also want to twist it with some of these that I'm going to bring over to plus and minus there. So I'm just going to cut off some wire. Out of the way. Here. And then I'm going to strip these wires a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to twist those. And this is the side that's going to go over to the motor driver. So I'm going to take one of these and strip this one. I believe this is 24 gauge, it says. Okay, so strip it up there. And I'm just going to twist these together. Like this. Right, and so then those are well twisted, and I can pin these sides. These ends, I should say. So let me get a soldering iron. Just add some solder to these. Those are tinned, and then we're just going to snip them off short. And then I can solder these onto here like that. Maybe add a little bit more solder. And then we'll do the red wires here. Those in place, and then I will put black wires on. B minus. That was painful. And then this is going to go up to ESP8266, which is my Wi-Fi microcontroller, and then this is going to just jump over there to the motor driver. So let me do that. So I'm going to strip these sides down. Get that tinned and get this side tinned. And then I will, if I can just fit them in the holes. Oh. Yes, I can get them in, I think. And this one. I have to separate them a little bit. It's a little hard to get in there. Okay, so that one's in. Let's see if I can get in there with my soldering iron. It's a little tight. There's that hair right in here. Get out of there. Oops, that didn't work. We just do it this way then. So we'll just heat that up and then bring wire down. It's hard. There. I'm a little worried it's going to short with the black wire though, because there's a bunch of exposed. Yeah. I do have tweezers. I should be using those instead. They aren't quite as violent to the wire. Let's try that again. Trim this very short. So I don't want to short these, that'd be very bad. I don't know what how bad it would be though. It wouldn't be that bad, but it would be definitely cause some heat somewhere. But that's on. It's not a very good solder joint, but should work. Let's get the -1 in there. Little. It's not, again, it's not a. Probably should have done this before I hot glued it onto the board. Okay, so let me just do a test if these are shorted. I don't think they should be, but you never know. Well, you do know after you test it. They're not shorted. So, just have an LED, and I don't think it's gonna light up. I like it when things light up when I power them, and I don't think this is going to. But the next best thing is to power it and then see if a fire starts. So let's plug this in. And plug this in. Seems good. So next I'm going to, so I have this connector, and then I'm going to get another, I have a 4-pin JST connector. If I do it, look at that. This is a 4-pin JST that I can send up the center, except it probably won't fit through the hole. So I'm trying to thread this up here. Oh, no, it just fits. There it is. Oops, you can't really see. Yeah, it fits. So this will solder onto the in1 through in4s, which will go up to the ESP8266, and this will be power. Well, I don't. One of the sides needs to come down. I was thinking it didn't need to be through, but it actually does. So, let's do that. So I'm going to tin these. Also, I should probably not leave that just powered. In each of these wires. And then this, I'm going to put these in these in pins on the motor driver, and these are the signals that are used to control each of the motors. And I'm realizing a small issue here, and that is that this motor driver can control 2 motors, not 4. But I have a second one I'll just have to add on, which that's a little annoying, but let me just start with this and then go from there. So I'm going to solder on, tin these pads. And start with gray. Okay, this is a job for tweezers. Maybe it is a job for my hand. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like it's better. Okay, there's one. And let me just trim the rest of these. Blue. There. What's next? Purple. It's good. And then white. Good. Those are the wires now in. Good. So, yeah, then what I'm going to do, I need to put the motor driver somewhere. Probably should just stick it down here. Let me just make sure I have it. Motor driver. I think I can just stick it on, like, let's see, maybe like that. That's probably the best way. Put it on like that. Will it still fit? It's the question. Something like this. And yes, that will still fit. New heating up. And I need to bring another wire be out of the boost converter over here to power this board. So I'll just cut a little bit more of this from here to here. That. And enlighten this one. And then yeah, I'm just gonna trim these and then solder them onto the power. And it would have been nice to like twist them like I did the other ones, but I'm not gonna be able to do that. I might be able to solder them onto the other side and kind of avoid some of the heat transfer. Try that. This could just fail completely. Just go light on the heat. There. Worked out. Just get a little more solder on there. Good, that didn't mess up the top. Okay. So now I have another set of power wires that can come down to here. And is my hot glue ready? No. We determined before it was better solder this on before it's mounted anyway, so we should just do that. In fact, I'm going to put on this first too. So we'll have gray. This should be a lot better. Gray, blue, purple, and white. Purple and then white. You. Yeah. Good. Turn these off. Okay, now let's get the power wires in. So, yeah, I should really tin these. Two. It's gonna fit in the. Come on. Just want the whole thing to fit in this pin. That's good enough. Okay, there's negative. Get positive in. Good. So then this, I was going to put like that. So I just need some hot glue to do that. There's my monstrosity of a motor controller and power board. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Yes, there is, and a very important thing I'm forgetting. I need to connect all of these motors to the motor drivers. So we'll do A, B, I guess do B, A, B, A. Yeah. So I need some, it's more of this wire. Here it is. Pushed out and blocked the pin. Just cuts it off. So motor A, we'll do it like this. Good. I'm just going to trim these a little bit. And that's going to just go to there. So I'll put, I guess I'll put positive on the right for all of them. Well, I should see how this connects. So this is the plug I'm going to be using. Yeah, so put it on the right. Shorter, just so it's a little more organized. Good. And then, so this goes, make these really short and solder them onto here. So just pick this up. There's one. And put you like that. I guess I should add a little blob of solder. Add a little extra so it's something to work with. Okay. So there's one motor attached. And the second one right next to it, let's get another short bit of wire. Good. And this, just trim these a little bit. I was really bad at tinning these. No solder on these wires, but let me see if I can get them in the holes regardless. Yeah. Ugh, it's annoying. So it's soldered on now. That's a little rough. Tips cleaner. Good. So this is going to go to this next set of pins. Maybe I'll start after this one, just see if it all works, and then move on to the other ones. Because I don't really want to do another pair of motors at the moment. I want to mix it up. Good. Ow. And get you soldered on. You need some more solder. Oh, that's good. No, it's not. That's good enough. So this one should be able to control the motors now. So let's I guess let's first just do V-in and ground and get a set of wires going to there. What gauge is this? This 24. Say 20, yeah, it's 24. So we'll do off some of this. This is what I'll use to power the microcontroller. So I'm gonna do is, where is it? It's T connectors and one of these. So this is the one that goes up to power the microcontroller. So I'm just going to stick that in there. And then just get some solder on these pins. There it is. Joint and do this one. That's a good joint. So then get some heat shrink out. That's somewhere. This might be a little tough to get hot enough without damaging the connector. So yeah, at the very least, take it off this one so I don't damage that. We have just use a hot air gun. Okay, so there's my connector to the microcontroller. So then I'm just going to trim this, strip this. And then this is just going to go to the in on my microcontroller, which is what's going to power it. So we can first do a power test after, but just get it soldered on. So V in is the one all the way to the left. Then ground is the one next to it. Get some solder on these pins. Okay, there's ground. Good. Yep, that looks good. So then this should, I think this has an LED on it, so it should light up, but let's put this on here. So first, let's see if we can get a good clamp on it. There, that's really good. Yeah, so first let's connect the battery. And no LEDs on there, so nothing lights up. If I connect to this, yep, got power. Here it is. So that's good. So this is going to sit on top somehow. This is going to go down through the hole. And then this is going to be mounted down here and somehow pass power up. Well, not somehow, it just will. So, and this battery, yeah, that's pretty good. So I guess in the meantime, I'm just going to, which one is it? So these two, no, these two need to get passed up. And I will just zip tie this in for now. Like that. Well, of course, adding some electrical tape so I don't short the inputs. That'd be really stupid. I'll mount it on this side, and then I'll just some insulation. These posts. And then do I have the ties before starting this? They're kind of small. I don't know if they're small enough though. Need to go through this hole. I can force them through. So let's. Well, before I do this, let me just verify again that it's at 6 volts because I wouldn't want to have to remove it after doing this. I've done what I wanted. Yep, 6 volts, good. Then put all of that in here. This. I don't know if it even needs zip ties. Just kind of wedged in there. So maybe I'll just wedge it in there for now so it seems to be thin. And then I'll pass this up. I know this fits now, just barely. We'll pass power up. Okay. I guess I'll just pass the other one too because it's in the way otherwise. Go. There it goes. Now I make that bigger too. Or I might not. I don't know. So there. And then I suppose what I'll do, just while I'm programming this, is I'll leave this plugged in. Oh, I need a. Okay, that's not a big deal. I need to pass them. I actually need to. The thing that I'm going to test is the motors, and I don't have any. They're not connected to this board. We should do that next. Getting ahead of myself. These are the motors. I'm going to be just connecting these on like that. So, continue all of these. Okay, those are tinned, and I believe the plus should be on the same side as on the. Yeah, it is on the same side. Good. So we'll put these on. Best way to set this up. I'm gonna do it like that. And let me just show how this works. Just use this to demonstrate. So I can plug this in. Okay. Finish power supply. And then turn this on. Set it to 6 volts, which is what these motors take. There it goes. And then I should be able to reverse polarity. Just turn this off. If I just swap these. There it goes. It goes the other way too. And that's what the motor driver does is, obviously I can't like use switches or whatever to swap these out. So the motor driver, based on my program, gives it the correct voltage that it'll turn in the right direction at the right power. I can even set that. Shoot a little PWM it, I think. But yeah, let me just do that for all of these motors, or at least 2 for now. You know what? I want to add more solder to these. Just there isn't enough to work with. There it is. There. Good. Okay. So there's my two motors. And now I'll. So this is the part that's a little bit obviously like not well designed at the moment. Slide that in. Thread these up to the hole. That's the power, the whole thing. And these are pins. And then these for the motors go into the sockets for them. This will just stick the axis there. Plug that into that gets in. I put it on the wrong side because I can slip this side. Yeah, yeah, big deal. And then this can go into this socket. Good. So those are connected to this motor driver. Still nice and bouncy. And then this battery do I even have the battery on top too? See, this is kind of like it makes it lopsided, but that's kind of the whole reason I have suspension. So nothing to worry about. We'll just put it in here then. Something like that. But let me just plug it in first. Edit that in. Good. This shove it in there for now. Okay. Seems good enough. Okay, so then this I'm going to stick this on top somehow. Get a better angle on it. If I can like suspend it like this. Maybe I can use my helping hands for that. Better viewing experience. like right there. That's not. So let me flip this around. There, that's better. I'm gonna put this here. It's there. Okay, so now you should be able to see the wheels if they, well, hopefully when they start turning. But yeah, there's a battery in there, and there's a battery in there, and all the two motor drivers, and then this is the microcontroller. So I should not plug that in when I know I'm gonna short it. Ow! All tangled up in wires. How am I gonna mount this? How about just some electrical tape? How about that? Just maybe tape this down like this. Yeah, that's fine. And then power this. Okay, I should really tape over these conductive screws before I mess something up. There. Okay, now I can power it safely. You can still see the LED light up. Probably decent. And let me just rearrange my desk now, because now it's time to program. Oh, maybe I can. I wonder if I can get this on the screen too. This is the micro USB. This is like a multimeter for micro USB. That's what I'm right now. It's in series with the charger. No, you can definitely can't see that. Maybe if I fit there. And then I can connect this via USB to the charging module thing. There. So it's charging at an amp. So I'll be curious to see how that changes, because as it gets more and more charge, it should drop from an amp. I think that's how it works. Okay. Now you can zoom out a little. Nope. I can zoom in. That's as far out as I can go. Clearly not in a really good close. Oh. Is that good? That's just super blurry. I need to put this on full screen. Because I can't, it's so small I can't even see. Just make it so it's not blurry. Yes. And then give it enough light. Okay, that looks good. And of course you can't really see the charging thing, but it is going. So these are the two motors that are connected, this one and the one across from it. So, let me get set up for programming. That'll just take a minute. Set a bunch of stuff all over my desk. It's dropping the current going in. Looks like it. Okay, I think that's clean enough for now. Let me go. I need a second micro USB cable. Do I have one? Yes. Perfect. So I'll connect this in here. This to here. Good. Okay, so now it's connected to the computer. And I'm going to change my view to show the computer monitors MLL. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Let's start programming. So first, I'm gonna pull up my guide. I do follow my own guides. That's part of why I make them, is because I can't remember all this crap. Here's this. Okay. So I'm doing setup. Let's just see if MicroPython's on this one. I doubt it is, but it could be. It should show the driver though. Yep, there it is. Silicon Labs. So it's on COM10. COM10. Oh, there is MicroPython on it. Not the latest version that I want though. I think I should have another version of it in my download somewhere. Last month, MicroPython. Thani, there it is, MicroPython 1.19. So we're many versions behind with this. So I'm gonna want to reinstall that. So I need to run configure interpreter, installer update. Port is COM10 firmware. This is in my downloads, and it's Are these the same? One of them's... I'm guessing I want... Oh, that's ESP32. So ESP28666. Good. Flash mode. This should be fine. Erase flash before installing. This should be fine. So let's install that. Oops, sorry, I'm blocking like the whole thing. There. So this is flashing now, and then while I'm doing that, I'm going to get some email to mail jumper wires. Color jumper wires, I guess. That's fine. Oh. No, can't really see it, but there's my little bin of wires. So I'm going to just try to match the color, but oh gosh, which one is this? Okay, it's this one. Gray, then we have blue, and then purple, and white. Right there. Okay, so that matches the colors, and I can just stick those on the pins that I'm using. A little annoying that it's upside down right now, but I have multiple. Okay, so it's done flashing. So let's close that. And there it is. I have the REPL. So I can do import ESP. And then I think the command is esp.check_FW. True. Perfect. So now I need to get my creepy potato head, which that has the old code I used on it. I want to reference that. This is the creepy potato head. Working on a video for that. And first, did I save that somewhere? Is it in my projects folder? ESP32. No. Is it? Wi-Fi controlled toys. Oh yeah, it is. So let's open that. This computer, and let's go to Wi-Fi controlled toys. Projects. Wi-Fi controlled toys main.py. There. Okay, so this was actually just using one motor, but this has like sockets and stuff too. I think this is an incomplete one, but I'll pull it off of my potato head toy. I should have saved it before finishing. I was just really done for that day. But we have machine, pin, PWM, time. I don't remember what we're using all this for, but anyway, in 1 and in 2 is 5 and 4. So those are, I cannot see in there well. Okay, I need a flashlight. One of those. Flashlight. So in 1 is white, in 2 is blue. What? Why are they that color? It must be gray. Oh yeah, it's just white because it's so bright now. Yeah, it's gray and blue. So in 1 is gray. So in 1 it's going to pin 5, and pin 5 that should be in this next guide. Just open that up quick. Yeah, so pin 5 is D1. So gray is D1, blue is D2. Gray. D1. There it is. D1 and then blue. D2. Right. Yes. That looks good. So that's just going to move one of the motors for now, but that's to prove the concept. That's all we need. Servo pin. Oh, that's right. I was trying to do stuff with servos. That's why I just did PWM. Let's get rid of all that. This is also kind of small. Let me increase the text size. Where is it? File, preferences, help, options. Yeah, there. Editor, font, there. Let's do 17, 16. Seems good. Increase that too. Okay. So yeah, those are connected now. I'm not gonna do any connect to Wi-Fi stuff yet. Oh yeah, I'm trying to import SSID and password, which I think I was from Wi-Fi. So I made a file called Wi-Fi, and I made two things. I'm just gonna pull the code off this potato head toy because I don't remember what I was doing. I just want the completed code, not the half completed code. Okay, so potato head is now plugged in. Oh, did I close out of all fine? Yeah. So let's do file. Keyboard interrupt. Oh, Control C to cancel. Yeah. There. So let's do file, open, MicroPython device, and I want these files. I guess I'll do main first. And then I won't show my Wi-Fi password on stream, and file, open, MicroPython device, Wi-Fi. And there it is. Okay. Good. And that just has my Wi-Fi password and name, which I just have it in a separate file just so it's organized. So can well, first I'll just save this computer. I'll just stick it in replace that other main.py, and then I'll save this other file, and I'll put that in the same one. Okay, now I can close that. Or I should open it again. Sorry. Let me open that. And then unplug this. You can go away now. Plug this in. Okay. Then let's connect to that. And let me just save Wi-Fi onto it before I bring this back onto the screen. Save as MicroPython device, Wi-Fi, .py, and then close out of that. And I can bring this back over. And this is the good main.py. Yes, this is the full code on the potato head toy thing. Yeah. So we have Wi-Fi. We have the two pins connect to Wi-Fi. We've moved forward, move backwards, stop. Yeah, so let's try and do all this other stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and comment all of this out, because don't want to do anything with Wi-Fi right now. So we're going to first stop the motor, and then let's try just doing... Also, I want to see what is that now for current. Oh, yeah, it's only at about 0.4 amps. So it's close to being fully charged. So move forward should turn the motor that is connected. So I'm just going to save this, save as MicroPython device .py, and then if I restart, which button is it? It's the far button. Where is it? So it's restarted. Now if I do move forward, this function, and I pass in one, those are globals, so I do in1, in2. There it goes. Oh, it's hitting the thing. Stop, please. Okay, there it goes. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, that's going. Yeah, it's just hitting the stand and making scary sounds. So I can do stop, in1, in2, and then I can do move backward, in1, in2, it goes the other way. And then I can just type stop. Oh, stop. Like that. Okay. So now I want to, I guess, move the other motor simultaneously. So yeah, let's plug that in. So I know that's, so purple should be in 3. Yeah, purple's in 3. The next pins I should put those in. So I have 4. I just don't know which ones. I guess I should do, let's just do D3 and D4 and see if that works. So I'll do D3, D4. Just the ones below it. So I'll do purple followed by white. Oops. It's just going. Maybe that's not a good one to use then. Let's do 14 and 12. So that's D5 and D6. So you do D3, D4, D3, D4, D3, D4, 3.3 ground, then this one, and this one. Sometimes you just do things, and if it messes up, then it's bad. Don't have to research it first. That's good. So that's GPIO 14 and GPIO 12. So let's go back up here. In3. I already forgot which pin it was. I can't. What one was it? GPIO 14. Do pin dot out. And in 4. I forgot what it was. 12. Good. So then for move forward, so I'll say this is This is wheel, or let's just say it's motor 1. And then this is for motor 2. And it should be the opposite because it's facing the opposite direction. So we actually do in 3 dot value. This time it's 0. And then do in 4 value 1. And I can just copy that in for all of these. So move backward, opposite, and stop. It's 0. And let me just get the comments in so it, when I come back to it, it makes sense. Okay. So this should work, except I'm not passing in the pins, so we have to pass in all those. In 3, in 4. Let's just copy all that. Good. So this should work. So it should turn them both in the same direction. And I should be able to put it on the floor and it'll move, but of course... Well, actually, no. It's once it's programmed, I should be able to just write move forward, and then I can actually see if it drives. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's did I upload that yet? Yes. Oops. I think I saved it. Let's just test it. So reset it. It stopped. I don't think there's no errors yet. So I can move forward in 1, in 2, in, what am I doing? In 3, in 4. There it goes. So now it's driving forward, and then I can do move backward. Good. So yeah, I guess now I can test if it drives. So what I'm gonna do, let's just stop this. Now I'm gonna do is, instead of starting it stopped, I'm gonna start it with move forward. So that way when I restart it, it'll just already be driving. And then I should just put it on the ground and see what happens, because it's battery powered already. Of course, I won't do it on the ground. I'll do it on the table so that everyone can see. So that's saved. If I hit restart, it should just start driving. There it goes. And of course, it's not going to stop. Well, I can give it the command to stop. Oops. Stop. There. So I'm going to clean off all this desk and stuff on the desk, and then let's see what happens. So I'm going to unplug that. Because I have no idea if these motors are, I mean, I hope they are. I hope they're strong enough to move the thing, but it might just not be. I think they will, though. We just don't have to charge the battery anymore either. Yeah, so just need a moment to clear off this side of the desk. And, well, again, let's just see if it works. I don't want to get ahead of myself, because it could just not work, and then it'll be more awkward. Sounds like something spilled. Okay. It's just tangled. So, it's battery powered. If I hit reset, it should start driving. So I'll just get it on camera. There it goes. Okay. So it makes some noise. It kind of wobbles around, and I guess it's just because of the rollers. But yeah, it totally drives around. So I think that's where I'm gonna stop for today, though, because oh, and there's no off switch. Uh-oh. Uh, unplug power. That's the off switch. Yeah. So if you wanna, I want to do this more tomorrow. I might do some in the morning slash middle of the day around noon. Uh, and I hope to get it all four wheels going, of course, and then also get it controlled over Wi-Fi. So just feel free to follow or subscribe or wherever you platform you're on, and